You've returned the camera to your base. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your mini-map. You can use the mini-map to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The mini-map displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent! Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. Select your field command and look for the Guardsman Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready. Excellent. You now have a Guardsman Squad. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Guardsman Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
It will only take me a moment.
Objective secured.
The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Tech priests and engineers are required to build additional structures. Engineers are always available from the field command. Select the engineer and build a listening post on the captured strategic point. The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
I hold the secrets of the machine.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your engineer and build a plasma generator. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource. Now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per field command. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. The infantry command is a structure where you can build additional guardsmen and more advanced Imperial Guard infantry units. Now we should focus on bringing our squads to full strength by reinforcing them. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Guardsman Squad.
Executing your orders, sir.
Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle, in the event that a Guardsman falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations!
Executing your orders, sir.
You have reinforced your Guardsman Squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon
Reporting
from the
for
squad.
duty, sir.
You will need to upgrade the squad
Fear
to get the
ensures
heavy weapon
loyalty.
back.
Where do
Now
you
select
need
a
me?
squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the squad's health bar. This blue bar
Sir,
represents
yes,
the morale
sir.
of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage,
Where
and
is his
willingness to
will
fight.
needed?
Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health
All
damage.
right,
I
men.
stand ready to
When your
Time
serve.
to
squad takes
wage
morale
the
damage,
war.
the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break.
Standing
A
ready.
broken squad has lost the will to fight,
That
and its
way
combat
lies
effectiveness
victory.
is drastically
Where
reduced.
is his
You do
will
not lose
needed?
control of broken squads. It is
Standing
your
ready.
choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat
Sir,
to
yes,
gather
sir.
strength. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. Also remember that certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of
only
a
take
squad.
me
By
a
destroying your
moment.
enemy's morale, you can cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill.
A
In
challenge
this way,
worthy
a
of my
small but properly
skill.
armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. Now is a good time to learn about unit garrisons and underground tunnels. The Imperial Guard can garrison infantry inside of some of their buildings. Select your guardsman squad and right-click on the field command.
Sir, yes, sir.
To increase the number of squads you can field as Imperial Guard, you need to build additional infantry commands. Very good. Your units are now protected from enemy fire. They can also use the building's mounted weapons against their enemies while inside. The Imperial Guard dig tunnels between all of their buildings so they can move in safety. You can move your squads from building to building without ever leaving their protection. Click on the infantry command. Notice that it has 3 empty slots. Notice how your squad in the field command is shown below. Click on the squad icon to transfer the unit from your field command to the infantry command.
Left, 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 right, left. Sir, yes, sir.
Notice the timer bar over the squad icon. This is the amount of time it will take to travel between the 2 buildings. Your squad is now in the infantry command. Click on the squad icon a second time to ungarrison your guardsmen from the building. Congratulations! You now understand the basics of placing your units in the protection of your buildings and
Will
moving
only
them
take
from
me
building
a
to building.
moment.
The Commissar has the power to execute soldiers for cowardice and disobedience. He inspires troops through fear and discipline and by his own courage. Select your Commissar and click the Attach button. Now,
Where is his
select the
will
Guardsman
needed?
squad.
Fear
Notice
me.
how when the Commissar joins the
Standing
squad,
ready.
they rearrange themselves to make room for their esteemed leader. A squad with a Commissar attached will never have the morale break. They will also take less damage from enemy units. Commissars are vital to your success as Imperial Guard. You can also attach priests to your squad when you advance in the tech tree. Priests also greatly increase the power of an infantry squad. To detach the leader from the squad, simply select the squad, then click the Detach icon. It is located in the same place as the Attach icon.
Where is his will
But remember
needed?
that Commissars and priests add little to your cause unless they are attached to a squad. The command squad is always led by your general. The general can choose to fill out his command squad with other Imperial Guard leaders, such as the Commissar,
Standing
priest,
ready.
or the Psyker. Now that we have built a command squad, we should reinforce it. Add an additional leader to the command squad by clicking on one of the flashing icons now. You will need your command squad to be at full strength if you want to counter the strength of the other race's heroes. You will need your command squad to be at full strength if you want to counter the strength of the other race's heroes.
It will only take
Slag
me a
deposits
moment.
are concentrated points of energy hidden just under the planet's surface. Take a quick look at your minimap. There are dots in the map that represent slag deposits. Build a thermoplasma generator on a slag deposit to access large amounts of the power resource. Congratulations! You have reinforced your command squad. You should continue to reinforce the command squad until it is at full strength. Remember that each leader type adds something to the squad. Diversity is strength in this case. You must build a tactical control in order to access research and weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types. Select the Guardsman squad and click the Add Leader Sergeant icon.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sergeants are brave soldiers that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of. They also increase the health of every guardsman in the squad.
What would you have me do? What would you have
Excellent.
me do?
Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are
What
part of the
would you
squad
have me
and
do?
cannot leave it. Select your Guardsman squad and click the Upgrade Grenade Launcher icon to
Sir,
upgrade a
yes,
squad
sir.
member. Notice a grenade launcher appears in one of your squad members'
Sir,
hands.
yes, sir.
This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. You can only upgrade a limited number of your total squad members with heavy weapons.
What would you have me
But
do?
the power of these weapons makes the investment well worth it.
What would you have me do?
Excellent. You have upgraded your Guardsman squad. You can
Sir,
upgrade your
yes,
squads
sir.
anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that
Executing
are
your
well
orders,
suited to
sir.
counter your enemy. Select your infantry command and build another Guardsman squad.
You called, sir.
Where is his will needed?
What would you have me do? I shall see to it personally, sir. I shall see to it personally, sir. I shall see to it personally, sir. You called, sir. What would you have me do? What would you have me do?
Where is his will needed?
You called, sir. What would you have me do?